Dear colleagues, let's start my topic will introduce how the oil prices by the Brent benchmark are coming the 80 US dollars per barrel. And this is economical news directed my start my topic, the first part of my topic today. Certainly this is and certainly the WTI also follow of the benchmark brand are increasing. Jesus, certainly what reason of it that the tension in the Middle East uh, achieved the high point. And and the tension is very this is a situation maybe develop more quick than the due to the Kursk story. It's very interesting how nobody tell about scandal. The Kursk story in the clash Russia and Ukraine and totally the Middle East, the background of the oil prices. This is part of the world have a big significance. And here, not amazing how the Pentagon sent additional forces into this region. So, but let's that's more pleasure situation than the war will be will discuss the next. So the last night in Paris closed the Olympic Games, one of the cheaper Olympic Games in the whole of the world. Just French budget and the budget the Paris majors of Michel Hidalgo losses only or spending only 9 billion euros. So the and here it's difficult to believe, but the real and certainly the Olympic flag will go overseas via Atlantic Ocean and all territorial states to Los Angeles. Where will be next Olympic Games, the third Olympic Games in the one town. The Summer Olympic Games very difficult, and so this is a very celebration. The young sport competition, and so here this is very important due to the physical data of the men, women. We are studying, and certainly the men must be to achieve the limit of the physical potential of human. If you remember the record jump of the Bob Bimon in the Mexican Olympic Games in 1968. The distance 8 meters and 90 centimeters was a long time or was closed only in the 21 centuries. And the record of 100 meters Usain Bolt, this is a very was very impossible. Oh Jesus! And here the management and politicians is a very big significance. About money, I told already, and French organizing must be calculated. Already don't calculate about how much money French economy attractive by the result of the Olympic Games. So the non-participation in the Olympic game, this is a very bad aside, and Russia was rejected out of the Olympic Games. This is therefore in the 2024, maybe in 2028 in Los Angeles, to fight the gold and another medals will be very big problem. And this is totally this is internal case of the Putin's management. But I'd like to tell another side of this is action as Olympic Games. So the title of the win, this is action, very interesting. The first time in a row, United States took the first place, and the second place, China, the third, Japan. This from European countries, French Republic took the first place. So mostly sport country in the Europe is French, French Republic. Here the total we are understanding that only rich countries can to the attention and spend money to the sport movement. And it's not amazing how the first economy of the world have first place, second economy of the world have second place, and third economy of the world have a third place in the by the result of the Paris Olympic Games. This is not amazing. And but it's very interesting. Another story. In Winter Olympic Games usually represented in the table of the win another countries. Certainly United States, China, but we have the Canada, North countries, Canada, Norway, etc. So, but this come part of the result of the two season games, winter and summer, allows to the suppose that those countries must be more attention and spend money for the development of the summer kind of the sport. Since the running, swimming, and the small soccer and volleyball and others. And others and other kinds of the sport. So the sport, in conclusion of this part of my topic, the high up the humanity capital of the world, and totally this is a story very nice, very interesting direct of the sport movement. And certainly European countries, Europeans are very glad due to how the United Europe, the member of the European Union, together have first place outflank rather the United States. So this is a good sample how the European nations must be united, live in union. And here for the small countries, for example, Baltic countries, Horvatia, rather than etc., is a very big very big significance. And before the second part of my topic, right now the political life in Europe apart of the United States have holidays. The August months usually in Europe have a political vacation, and so but starting the president election in Moldova, this is certainly they have a significance for the Romania, Ukraine, and others. And maybe Maya Sandu will be take president position again. So this is very important for the Ukraine, which forces located, heat forces located in the Kursk Oblast. So it is not important who hit on the infrastructure of the Zaporozhye atomic plant. This is very important how the Vladimir Zelensky submit in his social media, the picture with the smoke and fire of Zaporozhye atomic plant, and his controversy told about this is nuclear chantage. No, the main point of the story, the drone attack was put hit in the auxiliary equipment of the nuclear plant, which already much more time ago have been stopped. So here the information point. And both countries, both sides, and Ukraine and Russia, have interest in this information point due to that this is a point attention turn attention out of the Kursk Oblast. Just today, we have information how the Ukraine officials confirmed the participation of forces in the military actions in the Kursk Oblast. And the meeting, Vladimir Zelensky with Alexander Sersky, and conversation about this story. Vladimir Putin used the situation, how demonstrated the cruelty, own cruelty, and how he have a big team for the change this situation. And so here the military operation of Ukrainian forces have a special of the special features about claim soldiers term soldiers I told earlier, but European news told about how the 20 soldiers of the Ahmad Guard have been war prisoners. This is a situation was in the Kursk Oblast. Jesus, and so the right now I have information of the Financial Times how the Russian government evacuated 150 thousands people, and so this is very tragedy for the local inhabitants, and so this is very interesting about the Sucha poet, well known how the gas station to the way to the Europe. I think Vladimir Zelensky have a plan to play game with this point or in the territory of the Kursk Oblast. So he made to the suppose change this Sudzha station and give to the control to the Russian power. Gazprom government, I don't know, this is not important. But change the big scale deal with Vladimir Putin immediately. And here this is a political game, but a military game. According to the West media, Russian troops change, not change, are living, Russian troops are leaving the north of the Kursk Oblast in the Kharkov Oblast of Ukraine, leave the territory and advance it against the Ukrainian troops in the Kursk Oblast. Here the in Russian, here may be the very big military game in Russians, in Russian cats and mouses, кошки-мышки. And here the very ask the sample, the analogy, historical analogy. In the May-June of the 1942, Wehrmacht have a plan to attack by the operation under the name Blue since the territory of Kharkov Oblast to the Volga to the direct of Stalingrad. And this plan, Stalin had information and have attempt the preliminary hit to the destroyed. This is a plan, but the experience in this is a field game must have more and have a benefit in the tanks, artillery, and soldiers. But here the Soviet command was the Marshal Timoshenko, and member of the one of the advisor, member of the military council was Nikita Khrushchev. And Stalin is very interesting. Stalin called not to Timoshenko, he called to the Khrushchev. And Khrushchev reported that Tavares Stalin will be will be all okay, and it's very good. And catastrophe happened as happened. And here situation, this is a situation very interesting to the Ukraine forces. Had a big machines, car, and another vehicles techniques. And here the Umerov called, have a telephone call with the minister of the French minister, Leclerc. And I think Umerov asked the vehicle tanks, French vehicle tanks who withdraw French Republic withdraw from the West Africa. So and it's very interesting how the Russian troops don't leave Donetsk and Lugansk front line. According to the what America told about how today was more than 120 military war clash in the territory Покров, Chasov Yar, etc. Работный, Jesus. And this is a story allows to the think and just it is understood already what will be next. And here the last topic of today, the competition Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Next week, Kamala Harris are going to publish the economical plan of the development, and totally this is plan must be have differences of the model line of the currently White House. This is a very difficult position of the valid vice president due to that she must introduce a plan economical platform more interesting than we have existence and her rivals. And so to the Donald Trump have a very active in social media, and so the next week will be a show. Will be show how the situation will be developed, but we have August, September, and October. So this campaign more and more tension and more interesting. See you later. Thank you. Bye bye.